Hello there, today I'm going to talk through my sketchbook for my final major project. So here is my title page. I've tried to give a rough overview of what the project is going to entail and what I plan to do for this project. So as you can see, I'm mostly working on painting, mark making and abstract art. I've tried to reflect that a bit in the main image that I've used for my title page and just sort of give you an idea of what I'm trying to achieve for this project. Here is my artist research. I try and do a variety of artists and I'm constantly looking to expand my knowledge and look at different ways of thinking and ways of creating art. So this is Robert Mallory. I like the texture he uses, his patina and his choice of colour, and I like the almost sort of monumental, large scale sort of size of his pieces, and that is something that I find really inspirational. It's also very similar to a couple of other of my artists who work on a very large scale. That's something that I'm trying to do for this project. I'm trying to work on a much bigger scale and trying to sort of really challenge myself to try and work with more materials and think bigger. So this is Robert Rauschenberg. He uses a lot of photography, and that's something I'm trying to incorporate into my work. I like to use collage alongside painting as well, and I feel the two mediums actually work really well together and they actually complement each other as well. And as you can see, Robert Rauschenberg is the perfect example of that. The third artist I've researched is Sophie Kovan. Again, she's similar to Mallory. She sort of uses these quite sort of textural pieces with great bits of patina and lots of interesting subdued colour, and that's the kind of look that I'm trying to go for this project. Now, so far I've mostly been working on experiments, which I'll talk about in another video, but for now this is the research that I've done, and I've done a small amount of documentation, but what I've been focusing on at the moment is more the practical element of it. So that's why you might notice that my books at the moment are somewhat limited and, to put it bluntly, a bit empty. Now here is my experimentations book. So this is where I document all my messy stuff. This is where I document anything that I sort of experiment with. So as you can see here, I'm talking about thick textured paint, and it's what I use to create this. I use permaplaster in this case, and I'm trying to sort of give an overview of all the materials I'm using, and just to keep tabs on it, to be honest, because I need to keep up to date with what I'm trying to do. And this is what I started to do. I should also mention I'm trying to work with figurative art as well. I'm thinking of doing several different pieces, it's not just one. And in this case, I sort of use figurative art. I'm looking at sort of dripping, and I'm also looking at using different movement as well. So I've been working with palette knives. I need to research more artists in terms of figurative art, and I also sort of need to look at more methods as well. I've started to do some writing towards it as well. So as you can see, I'm talking about working with darker colours, gestural marks, different types of tools and different kinds of paint mixtures as well, because this whole project for me has been a huge learning experience, and I'm taking it as a challenge and an opportunity to progress and move forward. Okay, so that concludes my presentation for my book. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching.